We all know that climate change is an imminent threat to our planet, but there is still much to be learned about how animals are being affected and how they are coping. That being said, this topic has been the focus of much research. To this point, much of this research has focused on cold-blooded animals and hot arid regions, their physiological response to warming temperatures, and mass mortality events, where heat waves causes the death of hundreds or even thousands of individuals. These are all important topics, but they do not offer a complete picture of the ecological impacts that climate change imposes. There has been a knowledge gap left in other areas of climate change research as it pertains to biology and ecology. Underrepresented is climate change research focusing on warm-blooded animals that live in varied climatic regions and their behavioral response to increasingly warming temperatures. So, how will warm-blooded animals' behavior change? Do they possess any physical traits that better equip them to handle rising temperatures? And how are climatic factors, such as the relentless South Florida humidity, playing a role in their ability to cope with the increased heat? These are the questions that my research here at FAU will help to answer. For this, I will use Bachman sparrows as a study species. Bachman sparrows are little brown birds that inhabit slash pine forests here in South Florida. During the hottest portion of the breeding season, late June and early July, when no one wants to be in the field, I will be out there, performing experiments to assess behavior. To do this, I will play Bachman sparrow songs to the Bachman sparrows at the field site and record their behavioral response. Specifically, I will be looking at how aggressively they respond through the recording and measure a territorial defense. Their response will then be analyzed alongside measurements of physical traits that are known to be important for maintaining body temperature, traits like bill size and leg length. I anticipate that birds with larger bills and longer legs will be better able to manage the heat, more easily maintain optimal body temperature, and therefore be more apt to engage in important behaviors like territorial defense. But why does any of this matter? Territorial defense is an important and necessary behavior for these birds to reproduce successfully. And as such, their ability to participate in these behaviors underlies fitness. Territorial defense is being used as an indicator behavior, but the bird's engagement in territorial defense can have implications on their engagement in other behaviors such as foraging and mate attraction. Understanding an animal's ability to cope with unfavorable conditions, such as elevated temperatures, can offer valuable insight when looking to the future and trying to anticipate how they may respond as average temperatures continue to climb and the intense heat waves become more common. This understanding can play a role in future conservation decisions, such as where to preserve or restore habitat and what species should take conservation priority.